Are you with the right person, or could you be in a relationship with the wrong one? These are questions that might keep you up at night, pondering over the complexities of love and relationships. It's vital to understand that being in love doesn't necessarily mean that you're with the right person. Sometimes the heart yearns for what it wants, but it might not always be the best for us. Recognizing the signs of a potentially mismatched relationship is essential to ensure your emotional well-being. It's about understanding that love, though a powerful and beautiful emotion, isn't always enough if the person isn't right for you. It's about acknowledging the difference between a healthy compromise and a toxic concession. So sit back, grab a cup of your favorite brew, and let's delve into the intricacies of relationships. So how do you know if you're with the wrong person? Let's dive into the signs. Sign number 1, you are always arguing about the same things. Now, let's get something straight. Disagreements are a natural part of any relationship. In fact, they can even be healthy, allowing us to express our individuality and negotiate our shared space. However, if you find yourself constantly arguing about the same issues, it may indicate a lack of resolution. For instance, if you're perpetually bickering about how to spend your weekends, it could mean that your leisure interests are too dissimilar. Or if you're forever disputing about who does the dishes, it might be a sign of unequal labor division in your relationship. Constant disagreements can suggest a deeper incompatibility. They may point towards different values, life goals, or communication styles. Remember, the goal isn't to never argue, but to resolve arguments in a way that respects both parties. If you're always fighting about the same things, it might be a sign you're with the wrong person. Sign number 2, your partner doesn't support your dreams and goals. Imagine you're a bird, eager to spread your wings and take flight. You're filled with dreams and aspirations, ready to soar high. But what if your partner is like a cage that hinders your flight? That's what lack of support in a relationship feels like. A supportive partner is like the wind beneath your wings, providing the encouragement and motivation you need to reach new heights. They celebrate your achievements and help you rise when you fall. But if your partner dismisses your dreams, mocks your ambitions, or fails to be there when you need a boost, it's a glaring sign of lack of support. Maybe you're passionate about opening your own bakery, but your partner laughs it off. Or perhaps you've been offered a promotion, but your partner discourages you, citing increased work hours. These are classic examples of a non-supportive partner. Remember, a loving partner should be your biggest cheerleader, not a dream crusher. Sign number 3, you can't be yourself around them. Now let's delve into the significance of authenticity in a relationship. It's like oxygen to the flame of love, without which the flame tends to suffocate and die. If you ever feel the need to change or hide aspects of yourself to fit into the mold they've created for you, it's a glaring red flag waving at you. Imagine walking on eggshells, constantly watching your words, your actions, even your thoughts. It's exhausting, isn't it? Yet this is what happens when you can't be yourself in a relationship. You're constantly performing, constantly pretending. This is not love. This is a stage play. Love shouldn't require a script or a director. It should be a safe space where you can let down your guard and just be you, with all your quirks, flaws, and idiosyncrasies. A relationship should allow you to be your true self, not force you to wear a mask. Sign number 4, there's a lack of trust. Trust, my friends, is the backbone of any relationship. It's the invisible glue that holds two people together, allowing them to navigate life's highs and lows as a team. But what happens when that trust begins to wane, when seeds of suspicion start to creep in, and doubt becomes a constant companion? It's like trying to build a house on quicksand. No matter how beautiful the architecture, it's destined to collapse. Being with the wrong person can often manifest as incessant questioning, a nagging feeling that something isn't right. Maybe it's their actions, their words, or simply a gut feeling that you can't shake off. This constant state of uncertainty can be draining, both emotionally and mentally. Remember, trust is not a luxury in a relationship, it is a necessity. It should flow naturally, not be a constant uphill battle. Without trust, a relationship cannot thrive. Sign number 5. You feel unhappy more than you feel happy. Now let's be real, no relationship is all sunshine and rainbows. There will be cloudy days, even thunderstorms. But if you find that the stormy days far outweigh the sunny ones, well, that's a sign you should pay attention to. A relationship, in its essence, should be a source of joy, comfort, and happiness. If you're constantly feeling down, frustrated, or simply unhappy, It's a clear indication that something is off. It's like being in a room where the light is always dim, never bright. This doesn't mean you should expect to be ecstatic every single moment of your relationship. That's not realistic. But the scales should tip more towards happiness than unhappiness. If you find yourself longing for happiness and joy that you're not getting from your relationship, then it's time to consider if you're with the right person. A relationship should enhance your happiness, not diminish it. Let's recap the signs we've talked about. First, we discussed constant disagreements. If you find yourself in a perpetual state of argument, it might be a red flag that you're not on the same page. Second, we touched on the lack of support. A relationship should be a mutual support system, and if that's not happening, it could be a sign you're with the wrong person. Our third sign was, you're not yourself. If you feel like you're losing yourself or changing too much to fit into someone else's world, that might be a cause for concern. Fourth, we delved into trust issues. Trust is the foundation of any relationship, and without it, things can get shaky. Lastly, we talked about happiness. If you're unhappy more than you're happy, it's a clear sign that something isn't right. Remember, a relationship should enhance your life, not drain it. Knowing these signs can help you evaluate your relationship objectively and decide the best course of action. So, what should you do if you're with the wrong person? This is a question that may have crossed your mind as we navigated through the various signs of a potentially unsuitable partnership. It's a tough situation, and there's no one-size-fits-all answer. But here are a few potential steps you could consider. Firstly, communication is key. It's important to express your feelings and concerns to your partner. This isn't about pointing fingers or placing blame, but about sharing your truth. You might say, I've noticed that we've been arguing a lot lately and it's causing me distress. Can we talk about this? Opening up dialogues like these might be challenging, but it's a crucial step towards understanding and resolution. Secondly, it's crucial to prioritize self-care. This means taking time for yourself, doing things that you love, and ensuring your physical and emotional well-being. It's easy to lose ourselves in the whirlwind of a relationship, but remember, you're an individual first. Never compromise your happiness or peace for the sake of maintaining a relationship. Thirdly, it might be helpful to seek professional help. Therapists and counselors are trained to help you navigate through complex feelings and situations. They can provide you with valuable tools and strategies to handle your situation in a healthy way. If you're feeling overwhelmed, don't hesitate to reach out to these professionals. Lastly, remember that it's okay to walk away. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, certain relationships just don't work out. It's painful, yes, but it's also a part of life. And often it's the first step towards a journey of self-discovery and growth. Remember, everyone deserves to be in a relationship where they feel loved, supported, and valued. Don't settle for less. It might take time and a whole lot of courage. But always strive for a relationship that adds to your life, not one that subtracts from it. Be patient and kind to yourself and never forget your worth. Because, in the end, you deserve to be happy.